All right, y'all. What's up? It's your boy Ronp. Welcome back to RonpTv. Got two special guests in the building with me. Got my man Don Quilly.
What up, bro?
And his lovely wife Nina Fay.
Hello.
We're in the building. It's been a long time coming. I've been waiting to do this.
Yeah, you definitely been patient, man, for like over a year. So it's definitely great to finally be here.
Yeah, y'all been working hard too. I've been watching everything y'all doing. So first and foremost, I want to congratulate y'all on just the way y'all been moving as a unit, and you know what I'm saying, handling y'all business. So that's first and foremost. So first and foremost, y'all two are married.
Yes. Like official.
Oh, not that
Not like,
Facebook. We've been together for a year, married. Like,
right?
Yeah.
Y'all married.
Yep.
How long y'all been married?
In August, it will be 4 years.
Dang.
But we've been together for 8.
Official.
Long years, yes, sir.
So, you know, both of y'all are artists, right? So I want to know, before y'all got married, or when y'all first started talking, was y'all both doing music when y'all first met each other?
Well, all right, this is the day we met at a party. And I think it was you that was sitting on the couch first, or you were sitting on one and I was on the other, whatever. And she was like, "Yeah, I rap." I was like, "Oh, for real?"
And
she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right, well, do that. Let me hear something. She was like, "No, I can't do that." And I pretty much made her do it. And she went hard. And then I think it was not long ago. It was at one of the band practices.
Yeah, and then I went to y'all's band practice or whatever, and then I was like, "Hey, I know you. I rapped for you before." And then he was like, "Yeah, that's me." And then I hit him up on Facebook. I was being a creeper and lurked and found him on Facebook, and I'm like, "Hey, what's
And
up?
at that
You
point,
want
I
to
had to
hang
respond
out?"
because I already knew what it was.
Yeah.
I already knew what it was.
So I was dabbling with rap before I met him, but it was never like anything that I thought would be a career or anything like that. It's not something that I ever thought that I could do until he told me, like, why not?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I always loved rap music ever since I was like 8 years old, getting Eminem CDs when I probably
And
shouldn't
there
have had
really
them.
wasn't there, like, especially around the city, I knew no females that had any kind of, you know what I mean, like rap at all, that did any kind of music like that. I didn't know any.
And that's what we did when we first started hanging out too. We'd be like, "Hey, let's write together. Let's write together." We'd always sit in the back of my rendezvous and write.
Yeah, that was how we won that Club 93.7, man. We had a Rock Band mic with a laptop in the back of her car.
And just made it happen.
Yeah, and just literally, made that shit happen.
Do you feel like a lot of, because, you know, y'all doing hip hop music and a lot of people feel like, oh, that's a black entertainment. Like, do you feel like y'all get a lot of hate for being white and doing it?
I'm so glad that you mentioned that. Right now, I don't know. I feel like there's people who don't really know how to take it. But the thing is, and that I want people to know, is that I'm not trying to be like a culture vulture. Like, I respect the culture. I respect where hip hop came from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not like I'm just like, here, let me step on this culture's toes and do what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I respect it. Like, I was just watching that interview with Eminem where they were saying that he's like a guest.
A guest in hip hop, yeah.
We're a guest too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But see, this is what I don't feel like music has a color. Like, I don't care what y'all say. Music, rap music, whatever, it's not just black. It's rap music is or hip hop is a way of life. It's a way of living. You know what I'm saying? So it's no color between that. But definitely, like, you probably face the hardest because not only are you white, you're a female as well. You know, so you face with like so many. So how do you stay motivated to keep doing it, keep pushing it when, you know, everyone wanna, cause you know, a female artist come out, first thing they say is Nicki, Cardi B. They always wanna box y'all in. You know, so how do you stay motivated to push through and keep doing music?
Really, it's just kind of like tunnel vision. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I want. I know what I'm going for. I mean, at first it used to hurt my feelings. Like, there'd be people who would comment on my stuff and be like, trash. And then I'd be like, oh, am I really?
Take it like extra
I'd be like, am I bad? Am I bad? But then just like over time, I've gotten enough like positive reaction and stuff like that, and had enough people be like, you're meant to do this. Where I'm like, okay, yeah. So now I just brush it off. You know what I mean? I've developed a very like thick skin. From
with you getting the brunt of the force of all that, kind of made you turn into a savage.
That's dope. So are you definitely like the man behind, like, yo, keep going, like, don't let them stop you, like, you, that support system?
Yeah, like to a point. Like she knows how I feel about it, and that's why I don't really I mean, I don't really tell her as much as I used to because she knows what she's got to do now.
Yeah.
She knows.
He has always been there.
I don't want to keep being in her head like.
Right. Sometimes you gotta just push them in the pool, let them swim, huh?
Yeah. I mean, cause she's just a savage, bro. She.
Aw, you're gonna make me blush. You're so sweet.
Better bless it up.
But no, like he has always been there. But I think it's just to a point now where he knows that I know.
I like to keep a neutral energy about it. I don't like to shift energies.
Right.
I don't like to just get all in her head and be like, nah, like she knows what to do.
Yeah.
Right. So what about you, man? How do you deal with the hate and the backlash from the haters?
I stopped being very humble, bro. Like, and just started kind of being like just enjoying it, man. I am the one that will go out of my way every time, bro. To how should I put it? You know what I'm talking about. Especially addressing all that little slick shit. I have fun with going out of my way with that shit.
But just like talking shit back?
Yeah, I feed off that shit. I used to get in my feelings. You should stop me from making music. Like,
so that's your motive. The hate is your motivation.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
That's what's up. So the kind of music, what would you? I don't even want to categorize you as, because you bugged me out. I didn't know you sing and play the guitar. Like you did a cover to, what was that cover you just did?
Sam Smith? I think that's Sam Smith one.
Yeah,
see, when I saw you at first, I'm gonna put I'll insert a clip of what I'm talking about, but when I saw you about to do the video, I was like, oh, he finna do like a parody, or he finna do like a skit. Like I thought you was like finna have fun with it, and I was like, this motherfucker can really. How long you been playing the guitar?
Ooh.
And is that the only instrument you play?
I play piano, drums, guitar, bass. I don't play bass as much, but I still utilize it, enough to still say I can play it. But guitar and piano is like my main thing. But I'll still.
How long you been doing that? Or like, how old was you when you started?
It's definitely been well over 10 years. Maybe 10. I was probably 10.
Dang.
When I first started playing guitar around that time. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Give this man this credit. He ain't just started doing this shit yesterday and trying to, you know what I'm saying? Give this man this credit.
I need to put more videos up so people can see it, because a lot of people don't know. I don't know why I leave it out, because it is something I need to push, because that shit, like, especially if I'm at a show and I'm doing some hard shit, next thing you know, I just flip the script, some soft shit with the guitar. That'll really fuck with people.
That when I saw that, I was like, because me personally, I'm an artist. I'm not just a rapper. When I saw that, I was like, oh, he's an artist.
Oh, yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just try to be very, very versatile with it.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I think like y'all working together is so dope, because the styles is so different. And
right.
So do y'all got like a project together coming out?
Not specifically, like offhand.
No, but that's in the future.
Yes, we actually.
Okay.
She had something that she. Oh my bad, I was a little far away. But she had something that she pulled up last night that we are actually going to be dropping, and it's she's going to be smooth, very, very smooth.
Mm-hmm.
So not an actual full project, just y'all got like little singles.
That one's probably going to be the
like,
start of it, actually.
We work together, and obviously, like, we're a team, but we're still like individual artists, and we kind of wanted to make sure that everybody is like aware of that, so that way, if we get booked. Like, I don't care if he gets booked for a show. He don't care if I get booked for a show and it's not us together. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, we definitely need to make a project together.
I think it'll be dope or whatever. And then what a lot of people what y'all don't know is the videos that y'all see that they put out, they actually shoot it themselves.
Yes, sir. Get her.
You like it, both of them. You know what I'm saying? So, what made you want to, be hands-on with the videography thing?
I was just tired of relying on everybody else.
Yeah.
Right.
And I hate working on other people's time, like, because a lot of people.
He's impatient.
I'm very impatient.
Right.
Which is, I don't know, man. That's why I just had to pick it up. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll just do it all. I would literally try to be the GOAT at everything.
And likes to be independent.
And it does get overwhelming, but as soon as you conquer that shit, bro, it's just.
And then you receive so much back when you don't have to pay this person for this, pay this person for that. Like, you do everything yourself. Right. And then, like you said, you might move at a different speed than somebody else. You don't want to be waiting around and.
Right. And it's not me saying like I don't want to do business with other people, but a lot of people just ain't good for business.
Right.
They're just not. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not particularly favored.
So let me reel it back. So where exactly are y'all from? Like.
I've been here since I was 1, but I was born in Denver.
Okay.
And then I don't even know how we got here.
You grew up in Saginaw?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. You too?
I'm from Saginaw too, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how we didn't meet when we were like younger.
What was some obstacles y'all had to just deal with just growing up and being there and, your upbringing?
That's like the main thing with music for me. It's the best outlet, the best coping mechanism ever, because My pops, he was always in prison. He was always in the streets. My mom was on dope. You know, I'm 25 right now. 22 years to that, she was an addict to fucking everything. She relapsed, and she just we just found her dead June 13th.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Sorry to hear that.
No, I appreciate that, bro. But she relapsed or whatever, and yeah. And after that, that's when this shit really started like shaking off. Like a lot of good shit started happening after all that.
Yeah, we're from like two different worlds. Like I had, you know, my family was like, you know, like your typical American family. I had my mom, my dad, they were together, you know, they went through some shit sometimes, but basically like I had a good upbringing, and he had the struggle, you know. I didn't really have that issue when I was younger. You know, I lost both my parents too, but like I was older and already, you know, had a good upbringing and stuff like that. So
Right.
So y'all both coming from two different backgrounds, and obviously they say opposites attract or whatever. Do you feel like y'all balance each other?
yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Like I feel like I've helped him with like the structure of stuff that he
Oh, without a
probably
doubt, more
was
than
lacking,
anybody has in my whole entire life.
and like motivation, you know. But when I was growing up, it was a thing because I liked music when I was younger, and it was a thing where my parents and my teachers and everybody would be like, well, you can't do that. You need to go to school. You need to go to college, which don't get me wrong, stay in school, kids. It's good to go to school and do that, but they were teaching me you can't do music, basically. Like you have to be a doctor or a lawyer, because that was like the stigma that I was growing up around.
Right.
So
Mine, I just didn't have the right guidance, man. I just didn't have it. You know, like before I met her, I went from sleeping in abandoned houses to, as soon as I got with her, everything just started getting perfect. I needed that kind of, because I didn't have it.
That balance.
I got the love like from her, and I wasn't used to it. That's why like it was just shit was just iffy when we first got together, because I didn't really know. I knew what I wanted, but I just wasn't used to the, you know, the feeling of love, like, because that's just something I never got. It was just hard, man.
You know, y'all get together. Y'all been together for a while. Y'all have kids,
Yeah.
right?
One.
Y'all have a kid. How old is your kid?
Just turned 3.
Oh, okay, a little baby.
Yeah. A little savage though.
Oh yeah, actually, because I just saw a video of some. She was playing a keyboard or
piano,
something,
yup,
piano or
yup.
something like that. Is she starting to follow in y'all footsteps?
Yeah, oh yeah, most definitely.
I had her recorded in the mic the one day.
Yeah,
what
was she saying?
I have a pen. I have an apple pen.
And then she was like, I was like, what?
She goes, apple
like, what?
pen. Yeah.
So having a little girl, how has that changed y'all as not only artists but as just people in general? Like before her and after her.
Completely selfless.
Oh yeah, it's like
for her, like.
Yeah, because now there's everything to lose, you know. Because
and a lot more motivated.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the difference of you being an artist now than before? Like after you had her, like is your music different, or do you feel like it's the same, or like did it even change at all, or?
Well, I mean, a little bit, because now like I definitely want to make a song about her someday. It's just sometimes, you know, I'm good with words. Obviously, I'm a rapper, so I'm good with words. But sometimes I can't find the right words for certain things, and that's something that I haven't found the words to write about yet. But I definitely want to. But yeah, basically the music I feel like has pretty much stayed the same. It's just the motivation and the drive, you know, because it's not just for us anymore.
Oh yeah, it
you know
just
what I
solidified
mean?
the success road.
Like I'd do anything for her, so it's like I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that shit's gonna happen.
Basically.
Do y'all ever get nervous, like having a kid and you guys are, you know, putting yourself out there in the spotlight, that you have to protect her from this whole internet and people knowing who your daughter is? Like, do you feel like how do you feel about that? Like, do you have to shelter her a little more? Like, you don't want people to know?
I mean,
It's not something that I feel like we have had to deal with yet, but in the future, I plan on getting her own security.
Swag.
oh yeah, she's definitely gonna learn how to break a jaw before we show up. For real,
He said before we show up. Yeah.
I mean, it's really all what she wants, you know, but until she can like decide that for herself, I'd prefer for her to not really be like.
I'm just real
dabbling
iffy about, especially with a lot of shit internet, man, you see a lot of crazy shit, especially with the school and all that bullying, because
Oh yeah.
I get wild, bro, and I don't want to have to be like that.
Who are some people who inspired y'all musically to get into doing music? And
definitely for me, Big Pun was like one of my all-time favorites. You know, Eminem was in there for a little bit. I don't know if you heard of Ritz. You know who Ritz is?
Nah.
He's from Georgia, and he's a dog, bro. He's a dog. That's definitely probably my top 3. Other than that, I don't really listen to a lot of stuff.
I know, it's getting hard because the more we make our own music, the less we listen to other people.
I'm the same way. Right. Like, I get into a zone, and people be like, oh, you never heard of this artist, or you never heard this artist. It'd be like big artists, and I'd be like,
yeah.
No, I honestly don't listen to, because multiple reasons I don't. Because for one, I'm so like tunnel vision with what I'm doing. I don't like to get necessarily, I don't want to have a sound like nobody else.
Right. That's exactly.
And being an artist, it can naturally happen. You don't even realize, like, I just made a song and it sounds just like, so I after I'm done with my stuff, then I'll be like, okay, what's on the radio?
Right.
So yeah, I feel that 100%.
That's why I stopped doing it for me, because I'm not trying to be categorized to where it's like, oh yeah, he's just like another him, or he's another him. That's why, if anything, I'll just mold everybody I listen to all into one and really just do some extreme shit.
So what's next for y'all other than music? What y'all got coming up other than music?
Oh,
I don't know. That's kind of like life right now.
Just kind of see where to take y'all.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot of stuff that we're like working on. We're working on our projects. Like, we just are
at that big Colorado show too. We're actually headlining a festival in Colorado. They it's supposed to be pretty damn big. I mean,
yeah, like all expenses paid.
Yeah, they're taking care of everything out there for us. That was like our first big reach out like that, to where we're actually headlining in another state. Like,
well, this is what I'm gonna need y'all to do for that show.
Yeah,
I need y'all to vlog that.
Yes.
From the start to the show or whatever, because I won't be able to be there. I want to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So what's the label situation?
I really want to just ignite the fire under Rare Form Records, because that I've always had. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
I just really need to get that flame bigger and just really start pushing that shit real heavy, because that's something that needs to be done like ASAP.
Right now, I'm just basically trying to focus on getting us in front of the right people, like our marketing, getting more into like the business side. Like we've been making music for a long time. If I would have known everything that we're starting to learn now 5 years ago,
I feel so different.
I say that so much.
Bro.
It sucks, because you almost gotta like go through that process to learn everything, But I feel like we're doing a lot better than.
But the crazy thing too, though, is 5 years ago, even 10 years ago, things were so different. Now it's almost easier to put out music now based on how the internet is. Everything is so fast. Everything's at the tip of your finger. I mean, you can upload from your phone, the music. So
it's also very saturated too, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So it's like finding a way. You got to find like those loopholes to be like, oh, pick me.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think y'all will have that problem, because out of my mouth, I feel like y'all are just the way that y'all move, the talent y'all have, the consistency y'all have, the quality y'all have is like y'all destined to win. It's only a matter of time.
I really appreciate that, bro.
So yeah, I really mean that, and I tell people, like, me saying that, like, I owe you nothing to tell you that. So I really believe that. So make sure y'all follow everything that they got going on. All of their information should be in the description below if y'all want to find their music, Instagrams, etc. Again, I appreciate y'all coming through RonpTv, showing some love. Make sure y'all follow them and everything they got going on. Make sure if you want to be a guest on the show, y'all hit me up. The email just popped up right here down below. Closing out, we out.
Appreciate
Till next
y'all.
time. Peace.